Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to ask ourselves one simple question. Can you beat Pokemon Shining Pearl with a team of only one Turtwig? We only have one rule, I can't use any item or other Pokemon than Turtwig inside of battle, but health items are allowed. Well, that was just it, those were all the rules. Let's just get started. We begin by picking our starter, Turtwig of course. We name him Chompers and we check to see which nature he has. He appears to have an impish nature, which means bonus defense, but lowered special attack. We then headed straight to Jubilife City, and it was time for our first rival battle. We started off against his Starly, and we took him down with just a few tackles. Next up was his Chimchar, but he only used Leer, so we eventually took him down as well. We then went straight to Orberg City for our first gym challenge against Rourke. The battle was really easy because we just learned Razor Leaf. His Pokemon just didn't stand a chance and we took him down for our first gym badge. Up next is the battle against Commander Mars in the Windworks Valley. We start off against her Zubat, which he swaps into Peragli because of U-turn. We then take her down with a critical Razor Leaf and Zubat falls soon after. We then headed straight to Eterna City for our next gym challenge. We give Chompers an Oranberry and it's time for the battle against Gardenia. She leads off with Cherubi, which gives me the opportunity to set up 4 growths. She does manage to activate my berry, so it's time to attack. We finish her off with Bite and we then face ourselves. I have no clue what that was. Strange. Her Roserade comes out and we barely survive a Grass Knot. But we do, and we take her down with one more Bite. Gardenia was pretty strong, but we managed to beat her for our second gym badge. We then have a quick chat with Cynthia, and it's time for another battle against Team Galactic. She starts off with Zubat, which we take out quite easily. Next up is her Skuntank. He has Flamethrower, which destroys Chompers. We lose and it's time to grind up a bit. We come back on level 28 and we're still on decent HP at the time we reach his Skuntank. He hits us with another Flamethrower, but we survive and we finally take him down with a critical Razor Leaf. We then went to Hardhome City to meet up with Barry. I called his mom a Todd, so he wanted to fight again. We start off against his Starly. We take him down with Bite and it's time for his Monferno. He didn't learn from our previous battle and we took him down after just a few Razor Leaves while he spammed Leer. We then took down his Weasel and it was time for his final Pokemon, Roselia. She almost takes us down with Poison Sting, but we survive and we finish her off with one last Bite. Grinding is pretty slow in this game, so we decided to catch some Chanseys in the hope we'd get a lucky egg. We did not. We gave up after 1.5 hours of trying. We then head to Felstone City to buy the TM for Swords Dance. We replaced Lead Sheet with it and it was time for another gym challenge. Mylene starts off with Meditite. We're on level 39 at this point, which gave us Synthesis. We might not have gotten the lucky egg, but we did get a lot of levels. We set up 3 Swords Dances because she can't really damage us. We then finish her off with Bite and it's time for her Machoke. We're faster and we take him down with just one Razor Leaf. Her last Pokemon is Lucario. He hits us with Drain Punch to 17 HP. We then finish him off with one last Razor Leaf. This will be our strategy for the rest of the game, setting up Swords Dances and healing with Synthesis, while using our 2 physical moves to attack afterwards. We took down Mylene and we claim our 3rd gym badge. We then head straight to Pastoria City for our next gym challenge against Wake. We start off against his Gyarados and he immediately lowers our attack with Intimidate. We then juggle his Ice Fang with Sword Dance and Synthesis. We are on half HP when we finally take him down. His Quagsire is next, but he doesn't stand a chance against our 4 times effective Razor Leaf. He then sends out his last Pokemon, Floatzel. He almost takes us down with Ice Fang, but we don't flinch or freeze and we take him down with another Razor Leaf. This battle was quite fun, so we give our thanks to Wake and we claim our 4th gym badge. Up next was another rival battle, but he wasn't really an issue and we took him down quite easily. We then went back to Jubilife City to grab ourselves a Quick Claw in preparation for a fight against Fantine. She starts off with Drifblim and she tries to lower our attack with Strength Zap. Chompers doesn't care though, and he negates them with Sword Stance. We decide to attack after a few turns, so we're in +2 when she goes down. Next up is her Gengar. Chompers and I have been buddies from the start, and he tanks a critical Slush Bomb through our friendship and we take him down with Crunch. She's down to her last Pokemon, Miss Magius. Come on, Quick Claw, please. It pops and we take her down with another Crunch. This battle was insane. I love my buddy Chompers, yes. Fantina doesn't, but she hands over our 5th gym badge. We then head all the way to Candlelight City for another rival battle. I have to say, our strategy is holding up quite well and we win without much trouble. The Candlelight City gym is next, so we heal up and Byron, we're coming for you. He starts off with Bronzor, which makes it really easy for us to set up one Sword Dance. We take him down on the next turn with Crunch, and his Steelix is next. We juggle for our final 2 Sword Dances, and we eventually take him down with Razor Leaf. His Bastiodon is next, but he doesn't stand a chance either, and we take him down as well. This battle was really easy because he couldn't really hurt me. I don't mind though, and we grab ourselves our 6th gym badge. We then grab ourselves the item Leftovers, and we head straight to Snowpoint City for a fight against Candace. We start off against her Snover, and we set up 3 Sword Dances. We eventually take her down with Crunch, but we're left on only 30 HP. Medicham is next. She goes for Ice Punch, but my buddy Chompers isn't going down. We then one-shot her with Crunch in return. The heal then stops on the perfect moment, and we're apparently faster than her Sneasel, so we heal back up with Synthesis. We then take him down with Razor Leaf, and it's time for a final Pokemon. We go for Crunch, and we're faster. Again. How? We're a freaking turtle. It doesn't matter, and we win the battle, claiming us our 7th gym badge. Our first Cyrus battle is next. We are pretty strong at the moment, so we wipe him out without much trouble. Cyrus is just really weak, and I don't think we'll ever have trouble with him. We then finally got our lucky egg, and we made our way up Mount Coronet. Barry decided it was time to forgive me, and he helped me sweep Commander Mars and Jupiter. Alright, we beat them quite easily. Let's just beat Cyrus together. You still have a full team, right? Right? Oh fuck. Well, it's time for a final Cyrus battle. We've attempted this battle so many times, on different levels as well. We just got shreked every time by his flying moves. We didn't give up though, and we finally got this attempt. We managed to set up 2 Sword Dances because he missed 1 Air Cutter. We then got a Quick Claw pop and we finished him with a critical Razor Leaf. His Crobat is next. He goes for Tailwind, so we're able to finish him off with Crunch. His Gyarados comes out and we dodge an Ice Fang, so we're able to heal. We eventually took him down after a few flinches with another Razor Leaf. He's down to his last Pokemon, Weavile. We get lucky and we pop the Quick Claw just one more time to secure our victory. We then try to catch Palkia without a Master Ball, but we changed our mind after he hit us with 1 Spatial Rend. We then finally headed to Sunyshore City to challenge our final gym leader, Faulkner. I can't really say that this fight was a challenge though, because we completely deleted every single Pokemon he had. Chompers was just a few levels too strong for him, but it doesn't matter, and we got our final gym badge. We then ran through the victory road and we arrived at the Pokemon League. We just had one more battle before we'd be able to challenge the league. Barry. I really thought we'd be able to defeat him, but we got completely destroyed by his Staraptor and Infernape. We grinded up Chompers to level 80 and we tried again. We managed to take down his Infernape after Staraptor used U-turn. We were then able to heal up with Synthesis, and we eventually took Staraptor down with Crunch. His Floatzel came out next, and we were easily able to take him down with Razor Leaf. Snorlax was his next Pokemon, but we one-shotted him with another Razor Leaf. Up next is his Heracross. He went for Pin Missile after a Swords Dance, but Chompers dodges it and we take him down with Crunch. He's down to his final Pokemon, Roserade. Barry then throws really hard because he goes for grassy terrain. This gives us the opportunity to finish him off with one last Crunch. We then ran around the map and gathered all the rare candies we could find. We just came a few short to reach level 100, so we grinded to level 83 and it was now time to go trick-or-treating. We decided to stay level 90 for the Elite 4 and only go up to level 100 for Cynthia. Well, it's time to start our final challenge. Let's beat Elite 4 member Aaron. First up is his Dustox. We start off with 2 Sword Dances, while he damages me a bit with Bug Boss. We then take him down with a powerful Crunch. His Beautifly is next. Chompers dodges his attack and we land another Crunch to finish him off. We were then able to just one-shot his Vespiquen as well. It was then time for his Heracross, but we easily take him down with Razor Leaf. His Drapion comes out next. He manages to land a strong cross poison. We tank it though, and we finish him off with one last Razor Leaf. The next battle was against Bertha. This wasn't really an issue, because we could easily set up all of our Sword Dances on Quagsire. We then just simply one-shotted every single Pokemon, with exception of Golem, because you know, sturdy. It's now time for the battle against Flint. His first Pokemon is Rapidash. We take him down with just 2 Crunches, but not before getting poisoned by Poison Jab. He then sends out his Lopunny. He just doesn't do enough damage with Fire Punch, so we're able to set up our Sword Dances. We heal back up in the meantime with Synthesis and Leftovers. We eventually take him down with Razor Leaf, and our buddy Chompers manages to expel the poison. It was then time for his Steelix, but Chompers isn't playing around anymore and he one-shots him with Razor Leaf. Drifblim comes out and he misses Will-O-Wisp. We then take him down in return with a powerful Crunch. He's down to his last Pokemon, Infernape. We managed to take one Fire Punch and we then almost one-shot it with Crunch. He survives and he uses a full restore. We take him down 2 Razor Leaves later because of his Focus Sash and we win the battle. Next up is the battle against Lucian. This battle was just as easy as the battle against Bertha. We were able to set up all of our Sword Dances against Mr. Mime. We then proceeded to one-shotting the rest of his Pokemon. Man, I love these kind of battles. But I think this was the last easy one. It's time to use our final rare candies. And we just have one more thing to do. Beating Cynthia. Well, we try the battle over and over again. But there's just one problem. We get past her Spiritomb every single time. But when we do, we encounter her biggest problem. Roserade, her super effective Sludge Bomb. This move has 90 base power. Plus the same type attack bonus, which makes it 135. Well, is that it? No, she also holds an Expert Belt. An Expert Belt buffs super effective moves by 20%. So her Sludge Bomb has a power of 162 now. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Well, I think you understand the issue now. But Nick, is it impossible to win? Well, I don't think so. We just need one miss or a quick claw pop, and let me tell you, we might have gotten one of these in this run. We managed to use Sword Dance twice, because Spiritomb misses one of his Shadow Balls. We then finish him off with Crunch, and it's time for a Roserade. She goes for Sludge Bomb, but Jumper sees it coming and he jumps to the side. We land a powerful crunch in return and we take her down. Gastrodon is next. We decide to finish our sword dances and to use synthesis once. We got hit by Rock Tomb twice, so our speed is really low now. We do still manage to outspeed and we finish her off with Razor Leaf. Her Milotic is next. She does a ton of damage with Ice Beam, but we tank it and we take her down with another Razor Leaf. It's time for a Lucario. We then got insanely lucky and our Quick Claw pops, so we finish him off with another powerful Razor Leaf. She's down to her infamous ace, Garchomp. We were terrified. We just needed one more Quick Claw pop. But no. He goes for a super effective poison jab and it is over. Because we hang on with a sliver and we took her down with an insanely strong Razor Leaf. Yes! We freaking did it. I had so much fun playing this game. It was really hard at some points, but so rewarding in the end. I loved every single minute of it. So please leave a like and subscribe if you did too. Let me know if you want me to play a different challenge next. I'd love to see your suggestions. I want to thank you all for watching and goodbye.